Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Championship. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll fire it over the middle, had a lot of time in the pocket. That's made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. Just ran away from the defense. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
I don't get why with 3 niggas rushed.
PAT makes it 7-0.
Oh, dude, just get back there so easy.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Yeah, it's like, I don't get it.
The return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
The go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19.
Yo, no matter what league I'm in, everybody run that play.
Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense,
the halfback direct.
It's through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Hurtado. Fires.
Give me that.
He's got it for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback.
They bring an underdog back. Damn, well time.
Giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch.
Yeah, New York.
They've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Hurtado. Launching one to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oh my God.
Just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And here's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Same tailback, another carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the guys that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He breaks free. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
7th play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion with the tight end. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
And another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. The tight end has got it. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they've got the returner corralled. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Cut quickly. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Hurtado. Throws it to the right. Finds a receiver wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Vols are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the runner takes off to his right.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Clemson. No chance to catch it. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly.
Oh, shit.
Let's see what they can do here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup.
Hello.
Adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations. Try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment.
Yo.
They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Shit. I'm trying to win another 3. I'm trying to win 2 more 3s. Oh, my ticket not paid for already? Okay. Nah, never mind, bro. Oh, man.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Man, nigga did me dirty, bro. But that happens a lot. It's just I had to clip it, bro. I'm like, it's no way, nigga. I come out there to fight with you and you leave me.
But it's tough to execute. This time we have good.
Nigga said I'm plating up. I'm saying, nigga.
Sit down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh boy, left me yesterday. I clipped that one. Oops. Bro, we on the short side of the steps, and it's 2 of us. This nigga runs away. Yes, bro. We shooting one nigga and you ran.
The last time they had the ball, I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. That this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision making.
Yeah, because nigga, if it's 2 of us, nigga, it's no need to play it up, nigga.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Motion now from the tight end. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled, but 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Pass hot. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those lines.
Bro, you ain't go undefeated now. How you going undefeated the rest of the way?
So here we go.
What's just gonna change?
Kind of play that decides football games. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. Fouls. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. offense is back out there. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
I think it says Zay and RPO. All right.
In the catch. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You can make these throws downfield.
Oh, shit.
Playmakers on the perimeter.
That's funny.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the freshman making it.
Yo, why can't you?
Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Nigga drops the fucking ball.
Brings up a fourth down. Offense is going to roll the dice.
Damn.
Inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing.
What?
He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10.
Oh.
He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Volunteers.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. And now the running back's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker?
Oh my God, bro.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution.
Oh, shit.
First down, and he drops it.
Breaks the tackle to get back.
Y'all niggas are crazy, bro.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Oh, shit.
Back to throw. It's Furtado. Quick throw to his receiver. He's picked for a third time tonight.
That's crazy.
Return before finally being brought down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's another huge gain for this guy. I'll tell you what, is moving him around. He's not aligning just to
Oh my God, that nigga's like,
to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage.
oh my God.
That one's picked off. He's found some room at the 45. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense cannot be stopped. Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback.
All right, let me stop playing around.
Gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Oh my God. That's the fucking ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Right
Thank you.
Sideline for a big gain.
Oh,
Quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And he's got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And the Tigers trying to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Hurtado. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he slings this pass over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. It's like the final play of the half coming up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. They've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Dropping back. It's Hurtado. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Ball handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just be 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
There's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll ride the back again here. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move.
Catch the fucking ball, bro.
Brings up second down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fuller. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Slides a quick throw.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Short pass finds the tight end and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The junior quarterback showing off the cannon. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even at a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The balls are moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Hurtado. Looking to make a big play down.
This nigga dropped the pit.
Almost had reception. It'll be second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception in the last series. Almost has another one here. Got to start taking better care of the football.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture. of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Grab behind the line, it's Fuller. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The back's got it. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back in motion now. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's running out of time here.
Give me that!
Interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the
Bro, go to sleep, bro. No, you laying on your back. About to go to sleep. Yes, you is, nigga. I just walked over there. Yeah. Well, the ground don't shake how it shake when you walk, nigga. No. I'm also not the biggest nigga everywhere I go. No, I'm not. I can't move the goalpost, but you can.
Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Hurtado. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for
that nigga's going off sides for.
Interception. We're losing track. Can he take it all the way? He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Yet another interception.
Hey, man.
Performance continues. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, with this quarterback,
I'm in the natty.
This one trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll take a deep shot here. That's the 3rd pick.
Come on.
Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, niggas keep writing.
It looked like they had complete control of the national championship. They turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for the wide out. So it's incomplete. Caught the ball.
Probably going to sleep.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to pass. It's Furtado. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes a spectacular
Oh, my
diving catch. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route.
Yo, who the fuck is number 15?
Oh,
coming out the game, bro.
Bring that one in for the big game.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal.
Zig, 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 zig. Ah, damn.
The good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Furtado. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Oh, my God, bro.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This is...
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized.
Y'all not passing the ball.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Right.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much.
That's why I don't be playing that shit, bro. If I ain't got a squad, I ain't in there with randoms.
So the offense getting set. This is not
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Defense, 3rd and long. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down.
Right.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not?
Game blouses. That 15-0 record the fuck out of here. How many? I got 4 national championships. 4 or 5.